What's up, everybody? It's the Rhino, and I want to start this episode off with a big thank you to everybody who went, watched the first video, hit the subscribe button, gave me the thumbs up on a like. I really appreciate that. This is also the third day of the 90-day challenge that I put out there. All my workouts are on Facebook. You can easily check and see what I'm doing. The question is, what have you done in the last 3 days? And if you haven't, why not? Which leads me into today's topic, and that is, what is possibly the weakest muscle that you have? To go with that, I'm going to start off with a story. It begins way back in 1991, and for those of you who are too young and weren't alive during that time, do like SpongeBob and use your imagination. There I was, 16 years old. I've been doing a little bit of lifting. Got a little arm size to me, got a little chest size to me, and I was feeling really good. Some people had noticed, made comments, things were looking up. I was on my way to looking just like the guys in the magazines. Let's fast forward that now to 2006. I'm a little older now, and I'm on my first deployment to Iraq. And there I was, with the same exact arms, same exact chest, curling the same 35-pound dumbbells, bench pressing the same 135-pound for reps with a 185 one-rep max that I was when I was 16. Why is that, Rhino? You might ask. And the reason is because I looked at the next step up and looked at those 40s. Those are a little too heavy. I don't think I can do that. I looked at slapping on some extra weight onto those 135. I couldn't rep that. I know I could get at least one out, possibly 3 or 4, but not 10. Not for 3 sets. It's too heavy. So I go into the gym with a good buddy of mine, William Allbrooks. And Will says to me when I'm sitting there getting ready to do my lift, "Okay, good, you've warmed up. Let's go ahead and put some more weight on there." "No, that stuff's too heavy." He looked at me crazy and said, "What? You're way stronger than that. That was easy." And that's when I went ahead and put the trust in, and I realized, man, it's not my arms that are weak. It's not my chest that's weak. It was the muscle in here. My brain was weak. I was scared to try something new. I was afraid of failure. But my buddy pushed me. During that time, I started working out hard and working out with another buddy, Steve Sands. And together, I got my bench up to a max of 335. I got my curls up. And I started feeling a lot better about myself. Let's fast forward just a little bit further to just last year. I'm in the gym, working out. And though I've worked out that whole entire time since I was in Iraq, some of those things hadn't changed. Yeah, I'd bumped up from 35-pound curls to 45-pound curls. But anything more than that, that's for the really strong guys. I was working out with a bench press of 250 for reps, 335 one-rep max. But going more than that, it's starting to get heavy. And I realized, once again, it was me holding me back. The muscle inside was getting weaker because I hadn't exercised it. That's what you got to remember, folks. The muscle in your brain, it requires constant work. Rhino, how do you work your brain? Well, that's simple. You got to feed it with positive thoughts. You got to stop telling yourself, "I can't." You need to treat those 2 words, "I can't," like dropping an F-bomb in front of your mom, your grandma, and your pastor all at once. "I can't" is out of the vocabulary. What it needs to be is, "Man, that's hard. But with some work, I can do that." That's the way you need to approach everything. You need to say, "I can do that. It may take some work. It may take some time. But I'm going to get it." That's the way you need to accomplish everything. Whether it's working out, lifting weights, a job, a project that's been given to you, it doesn't matter. The positive thought process is how you accomplish it. So now let's go back to what I asked you in the beginning. What work have you been doing? Some of y'all are going to be honest and tell me, none. I haven't done anything. But I'm going to leave you with one last story. So I was in the gym the other day, and I'm working out, and I see this guy come in. And he's in a wheelchair, and he's real heavy. And he's got a cane with him. One of the ones with the 4 prongs on the legs, because the one wouldn't support him when he goes to get up. And pushing that wheelchair isn't him with his arms, but a little girl. She couldn't be more than 9, 10 years old. And as I'm working out, I watch them go from station to station. Him working out, sit back in the chair, move him to the next exercise. When he got over to the free weights, he got out of the chair, sat down on the bench, and his daughter grabbed the weight with both hands and carried each one back to him so he could work out. That impressed me. It made me work double as hard, because if that guy could do it with the challenges he was facing, I had no excuse. So now, tell me again how you don't have time, how you don't feel like it, you're tired. I know you can do it. The question is the muscle in here strong enough for you to believe you can do it? Remember, folks, positive thoughts and you can accomplish anything. I want to thank you for your time. This is the Rhino, and always remember, keep charging.